With the introduction of its game-changing new Blade Battery, BYD hopes that the electric vehicle sector in Europe will usher in a new era of safety and performance for the first time. With EV adoption picking up across the continent, the Blade Battery's ultra-safe characteristics set itself apart from the standard lithium iron-phosphate battery technology and gives it a substantial competitive advantage in the EV market. Today's video is all about how the new Blade batteries can shape the EV sector. Welcome back to New Vehicle Media, your go-to channel for EV stock. Quick reminder that subscribing's free and liking the video helps YouTube suggest similar videos. Comments are loved and featured in upcoming videos. BYD Group. BYD stands for Build Your Dream. The corporation is one of China's largest privately held corporations and is headquartered in Beijing. It has rapidly established strong experience in charged batteries since it was founded in 1995 and has been an implacable advocate for sustainable development, developing renewable energy solutions successfully worldwide by operations in over 50 nations and regions. In the energy and transportation sectors, its development of a zero-emissions energy ecosystem, which includes economical solar power generation, reliable energy storage, and cutting-edge electrified transportation, has elevated it to the forefront of the industry. Before we get into batteries, let's talk about their vehicles, which happen to be their most profitable business division. The majority of people have never heard of BYD, but the company is surprisingly widespread, particularly in the field of electric buses. BYD buses can be found in countries other than China, including Canada, the United States, Brazil, Chile, India, Japan, Israel, Finland, Germany, Italy, and the United Kingdom. In fact, if you've ever taken a bus to the Sydney or Brisbane airports, there's a good chance you've been on a BYD bus. They're now one of the world's top 10 battery manufacturers. BYD Blade Battery. BYD has been working on the development of the Blade Battery for a number of years now. Individual cells are stacked in an array before being put into a battery pack. When compared to ordinary lithium iron-phosphate block batteries, the improved battery pack construction results in a space utilization of the battery pack that is more than 50% higher. The Blade Battery gets its name from the fact that it is flatter and longer in design. As stated by BYD, the system is intended to improve structural support and space utilization while also increasing energy density and lowering costs. While testing, the Blade Battery did not generate fire or smoke after its penetration during the nail penetration tests, and its surface temperatures reached only 30 to 60 degrees centigrade. In comparison to the ternary lithium battery that reached temperatures of above 500 degrees Celsius and fiercely burnt, a normal lithium iron-phosphate block battery did not publicly release flames or smoke. Its surface temperature reached dangerous levels of 200 to 400 degrees, posing a threat to human life. This indicates that Blade battery-equipped EVs would be much less vulnerable to fire, making it the safer option for the future of EVs. Besides being crushed and bent, the Blade battery was also heated to 300 degrees in a furnace and overcharged by 260%, among other rigorous testing conditions. There were no fires or explosions as a result of any of these tests. Other than obvious safety advantages, BYD's Blade battery provides a high level of energy production. The battery has a life expectancy of 1.2 million kilometers after 3,000 cycles of charging and discharging, while the Blade battery-powered BYD Tang, which is their plug-in hybrid, has a single charge range of 505 kilometers and an acceleration time of 4.6 seconds from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour. In a remarkably quick 30 minutes, the BYD Tang's Blade battery system recharges from 30% to 80% of its full capacity and has a DC power output of 110 kilowatts. The BYD Blade Battery, with its mix of safety, long life cycle, and extensive single charge range potential, is in a league of its own. Battery design and production factory. The single-cell design of the Blade Battery offers compact proportions of only 96 centimeters long, 9 centimeters broad, and 135 centimeters high. Following that, the single cells are arranged in a grid and then fitted into a battery pack in a Blade-style configuration, so there's more room for car stowage or other accessories. In combination with the class-leading safety credentials, this compact design offers a significant competitive edge for BYD and, in addition, a dramatic shift for the whole EV sector. Chongqing, China is home to BYD's ultra-modern intelligent production plant, which has an annual production capacity of 20 gigawatt-hours. The facility costs 10 billion yuan or 1.3 billion euros. Only comparable LCD production facilities maintain such high standards of cleanliness and maintain a constant temperature of 25 degrees Celsius throughout their operations. The new battery technology from the company is a game-changer for the electric vehicle market. Their highly qualified engineering staff has worked hard to ensure even more safety, an important factor for owners of passenger cars. The battery system is the pinnacle of over 25 years of experience in rechargeable battery research, integrating the most up-to-date technologies with the most cutting-edge thinking and manufacturing techniques. BYD Possible Alliance. Rumors are that battery technology from Chinese automaker BYD could be supplied to Tesla for use in electric vehicles that are intended for the Chinese market. The firm will start selling its top-of-the-line batteries to the largest EV manufacturer of the world in the second quarter of next year in 2022. The company is already testing vehicles that are outfitted with these batteries. It's not obvious what the connection is, and neither business has verified it, but it could be tied to Tesla's $25,000 electric vehicle project, which is being managed by a team in China. BYD is definitely being considered by a large number of automakers and technology companies. Toyota and BYD have a joint venture in China that is focused on battery technology, and Toyota is apparently considering using the Blade batteries in their Chinese electric vehicle production line. It was also reported that the BYD format was being explored as an option for the upcoming Apple automobile. However, it's unknown whether or not the Apple automobile will ever even see the light of day. We might see something similar with Lucid, given the company is also planning to expand into the world's largest EV market, China, in the future. The batteries have the potential to be cost-effective, which can be useful in the production of inexpensive electric vehicles for the Chinese EV market. Conclusion. In recent years, numerous electric vehicle EV manufacturers have found themselves in a race to provide ever greater cruising range. The focus shifts from safety to power battery manufacturers when range becomes the most important consideration, resulting in the industry's excessive pursuit of energy density as a goal. Because of this unreasonable emphasis on energy density, safety has been pushed to the back burner in the development of power batteries. The purpose of BYD's Blade Battery is to restore battery safety to the forefront, a shift from industry to this key aspect, which is a very important segment and gap in the market. Many car companies are currently in discussions with the BYD Group about forming partnerships based on the technology of the Blade Battery, and the firm is eager to share and collaborate with worldwide partners in order to produce mutually advantageous outcomes for all industry participants. This is extremely useful to the EV sector as a whole, since it eliminates the need for new EV manufacturers to develop their own battery technology in the early stages of their operations, which is a very expensive investment. What are your thoughts on this new revolutionized Blade Battery? Do you think this will be the future of new electric vehicles? Let us know in the comments section. Daniel humorously wishes for the stock to remain in the 20s so that he can continue to add to his portfolio in order to earn an even greater return in the future. Daniel, we completely understand what you're going through, and we wish you good fortune. That should wrap things up for today. Keep in mind that subscribing's still free, and liking helps YouTube recognize your preferences. Thanks for taking the time to watch, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.